Now, you might have heard about all the weird and wacky creatures that live in Australia and how it's filled with highly deadly animals, with kangaroos that literally chase you on your way to work. The amount of stories that I could tell you about my encounter with the Aussie wildlife firsthand, and how a huntsman spider, literally the size of my hand, was hiding behind my towel. So when I got out of that shower, you bet I lost the plot. I was screaming, bolted out of that bathroom, naked across upstairs, and I hid myself in that bedroom because that spider gave me the fright of my life. Now, when I mention fairy bread, you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, is this like some new type of unique animal that is also home to Australia? Although I want to agree with you because the term fairy seems a lot more magical compared to huntsman, you would be mistakenly wrong. And no, fairy bread isn't something consisting of children's teeth or fairy dust. Rather, it is a typical Aussie staple piece at birthday parties. So from now on, when you ever attend a birthday party, if they don't have fairy bread, I would highly suggest getting in your car and leaving, because what type of party is that? What I'm about to show you isn't some type of weird, wacky pregnancy craving that I have discovered, because I for sure am definitely not pregnant. To make your fairy bread, you're going to need 5 main pieces of materials. These include 2 plates, hundreds and thousands, a knife, some butter, and 2 slices of white bread. Now the first thing we are going to do is apply the butter to our 2 slices of bread. So we grab our butter and we open it up as such, grab the knife, chuck the knife in the butter, apply the butter to the bread and spread it over so it covers the entirety of the bread's surface. When you're done spreading your butter, it should look something like this. Repeat this process with your second piece of bread. And just a quick tip for anyone who is watching this and they're unsure on what to do, make sure the butter is at room temperature and isn't too cold so it can be applied more easily to your bread. This should be your current result of the bread with the butter placed on it. Once you've buttered your bread, now it's time for the really exciting part. Grab your hundreds and thousands, undo the lid, take off the seal, and start pouring it into a plate or a bowl. Just make sure it doesn't spill everywhere. And you're going to want to apply a decent amount. Like such. Once you've completed the next process, grab 1 slice of your bread and place it upside down into the sprinkles, so the sprinkles will then attach to the butter. This should be what your bread looks like. Repeat the process with the second piece of bread. Once you've applied the sprinkles to both pieces of bread, your results should look something similar to this. Now it's time to grab your knife and cut diagonally to form 2 triangles on each slice of bread. Congratulations guys, you've just made your fairy bread and now it's time to eat and enjoy. You beauty, you're now just 1 step closer to being a true Aussie. Now you can add this super fun, super colourful and super crunchy snack to your list of party foods. See, that wasn't so bad after all. And I mean, hey, fairy bread is so much better than ugly looking creatures like this thing that live in Aussie land, the land down under.